Alright, so I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a new campaign using Agent Craft. Now this is something that happens in every business. You want to create a campaign. Let's say, for example, you have a price discount that you're going to offer in the summer, let's say for the month of June. And so you gather around the table and you say, hey, we should do a price discount. Well, how do we actually put a campaign out there? How do we get the message out to all of our customers across social media? And how do we get this done? Well, let me show you how quick and easy it is with Agent Craft. So you just go to the Craft section up here. This is where I'm going to talk to Craft, just like I talk to ChatGPT. But the difference here is that Craft is actually going to be able to do stuff rather than just advise me. So let's start with clicking Plan Campaign over here. And I'll say, as I said, it's a price discount. So I'm going to call it Sale or Promotion. Choose that and hit Continue. Okay, so now it says, Craft says, got it. What's this one about? So now I'm just going to describe in my own words what the sale or promotion is all about. Alright, so I said I wanted to create a sale for the month of June, and it's going to be a 30% discount for anybody who converts before the end of June. So I just hit enter over here. Now Craft is going to take that information and of course it's going to apply it to everything else it knows about my business already. It's not starting from scratch like ChatGPT does here. Okay, so look what it's done. It's already said Agent Craft June sale. It's described exactly what I said. It's come up with the period, begin May 31, end June 27th. There's the key messages. It's even come up with the hashtags as well. So it's basically done the entire thing for me, the key messages. I'm going to click looks right, and let's see what the next step is from Craft here. So it asks me if I have anything additional, like do I want to upload a document? Maybe I have a document that describes the price discount. In this case I don't, so I'm just going to hit skip. And it goes on to the next step. Now it asks me which team members would I like to engage in producing content about this promotion. So I'm just going to choose two people, our head of marketing and myself. Okay, click next. Now it's going to ask me the next question, which is where do I want to publicize this sale or promotion? And as you can see, it's come up with all these different destinations between X accounts, LinkedIn, etc., etc. So I'll just say, well, why not? We're going to put it everywhere. We're going to put this information out everywhere. Why wouldn't we? Because we want everybody to hear about it. This is one of the benefits of Craft, is that you can publish in multiple different destinations with a minimal of effort, and why wouldn't you want to be reaching your customers wherever they happen to be with minimal effort? Of course you would. Now remember that the way Craft works is it uses prompts to create content, because we don't want AI to produce content autonomously. We want humans in the loop. So in this case, it's come up with the two people that I said. It's issued 8 prompts each to create maximum awareness for these different channels during the course of the period of time. And so these are the prompts that will be sent out. And of course these get responded to using short voice notes during the mobile app. Probably overkill for a price promotion, but I'm just showing you how you create campaigns. Let's say it was a much more complex and nuanced campaign. You would want to have those multiple messages going out, which are slightly different in each case over a period of time. Okay, but summed it up here. Okay, so it's Agent Craft June sale, limited time promotion. It's got the date, it's got the contributors, the channels, key messages, hashtags, and all I have to do is say, okay, create campaign and Craft. And this is where the magic really happens, right? So if I'd had the same conversation in ChatGPT or Claude, it would have outputted a nice document that I could pass around, but that's pretty much the end of it. There's no way for those tools to actually action the campaign and make it live and put the messages out to all of my channels, nicely formatted in appropriate context with images and all assets, etc. But because Craft is connected to all of these different channels, it understands my business, it has all these tools available to it. It's actually going to execute the campaign as well as just advising me on how to do it. So that's in fact what it's done. It's created the campaign. Here it is. And it's just going to create the content plan right now. Alright, so it's created the content plan. Here you can see there's got 4 pieces of content planned in the next 2 weeks. It sort of works in 2 week increments. So as the 2 weeks roll, or the next week rolls by, it'll update the content plan for the following 2 weeks. And here you can see it's called Agent Craft June Sale. This is what it is. It's for LinkedIn. These are the contributors that are contributing, and the visual spec. So it specifies what each piece of content is ahead of time. Of course, here we've got the 2 contributors with the prompts all broken out that I showed you earlier, and there's the context for the campaign with the key messages and the hashtag. So as I've done this demo, it's taken me total of 5 minutes to create the whole campaign, and which will now be automatically executed. You can see that the campaign appears right here, my campaign list, Agent Craft June sale, and it's going to go live by itself, and the content is going to appear right here in the content pipeline. So, every morning when I wake up, I'm going to have content to review that looks like this, a well-written, well-formatted post on the channels that I selected with an appropriate media asset, all created automatically and automatically scheduled and published for me. So, this entire campaign creation has taken me 5 minutes when, many companies would struggle to get this done at all, if not with hours and hours of work by the time they get all of the things done that I just showed you. So I hope you enjoyed the demo. That's how you create a campaign with Agent Craft.